What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we made it here to Mount Pyre, and essentially spent the entirety of the episode climbing up Mount Pyre all the way to the very top. And in this episode, just remember how I said that Pandora is essentially going to function the same way as Flareon did in my Leaf Green Let's Play. Well, it couldn't be more true, because yeah, we're going to be giving Shadow Ball to Pandora, the only member of our team that can learn it. And yes, Shadow Ball is still a physical attack as of this game, and so I'm going to be getting rid of... I'm going to get rid of Double Team, actually, because I really don't have any other use of that. Plus, not to mention the fact that Double Team is a TM that you can actually buy, so you can get as many of those as you need. Plus, I actually already have a Double Team TM, so it doesn't really matter. So let's head on through the floor, and we're going to be grabbing a couple of things on the way down. We just need to make sure we go through the right ones. There's a Lax Incense. So the Lax Incense is actually a pretty nice hold item to have. In fact, I am going to immediately give it to Pandora, especially since I just got rid of Double Team, because it slightly lowers the accuracy of opponent moves. I believe it lowers accuracy of all their moves by like 5%. So that's still pretty helpful. So even like their 100% accuracy moves can still miss sometimes. And now we got a Sea Incense, and I can give that one to... not Ghidorah, no, Narina. We're going to give that to Narina because this slightly boosts the power of Water-type moves. Now, this is not the hold item equivalent of, like, Silk Scarf and all this. No, that is called Mystic Water, and that is what Cast Form is holding when you are given it. So, slightly, I don't think Sea Incense is quite as powerful as Mystic Water, or maybe it's the same, I don't know, but all I know is there's at least two items in that regard. There are also other incenses that you can get at other points in the game through various means. But here we are now on the roof of Mount Pyre, and there are two new Pokemon that can be caught on the roof, although one of them, if I'm not mistaken, can only be caught in the upper section. And those two new Pokemon are Vulpix, which is... Oh, we still have a Repel up. Okay. Is Vulpix, which is... It evolves into my favorite Pokemon in the world. Let's just say that. I love Vulpix, and again, if I didn't have to wait so long to get one, I'd be getting one in this playthrough, but alas, we will have to save that for another time. Vulpix can be caught here. It is a good fire type, learns some decent fire moves, and if you can get it with its hidden ability, it can have Sunny Day always active. It essentially has Drought as its hidden ability, which is insanely good. Now, in this generation, it can't make use of that beyond its fire moves, but in later generations, you can actually teach Ninetales Solar Beam. So, yeah. It's no joke. It's a really darn good Pokemon. I love it, and it's my favorite design of them all. Ninetales, Vulpix, I love them to death. Now, the other Pokemon that can be caught on this mountain, up on the upper part, and is incredibly rare, because you'll mostly run into Shuppet, Duskull, and Vulpix, is Chimecho. Now, Chimecho, contrary to the way it looks, is actually a Psychic type, not a Ghost type. A very unique little Pokemon that learns a lot of sound-based moves, and I believe it also has an ability that makes it immune to sound-based moves, kind of the same kind of idea as like Whismur, Whiscash, or not Whiscash, Whismur, Loudred, and Exploud, those types. And it learns a lot, just a lot of audio, sound-based attacks, and it's okay. It doesn't really have the best base stats in the world, but it is kind of a rare and unique Pokemon, and can't be obtained anywhere else in the game except for in this one spot in incredibly rare instances. So if you really want one, this is the place to go. All right, let's start taking on all of these Team Aqua grunts. Earlier, you would have only had to battle the wimpy Team Magma, but now you have to take on his toughies. That's very debatable. In fact, I would almost say that my team is much more suited to whip you guys than it is to whip Team Magma, if I'm being completely honest. Well, I don't even know if I would go that far. I have a lot of tools at my disposal at this point. I'm doing a lot better than I was earlier in the game. Okay, so we can't use Shadow Ball right off the bat because this is a Dark type, unfortunately. But that's fine. We're still going to one-shot it with Cut, of all moves. It's kind of hilarious. Do remember that Cut is actually semi-decent. It's got a base power of 55, and I do still intend to delete it, but at some point. But and we'll be doing that in the relatively near future. But for now, let's head on. Actually, is there any items over here? No, there are not. There are not any items over. Well, hold on. Let me check. Nothing here. Okay, never mind. Dead ends are usually a good place to check. Now let's go on the other side of this guy and look over this way. Now right here, nothing at all. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's just keep moving then. No items to be found. Let's battle more Team Aqua grunts. Wait, oh, I thought you guys were like happy that magma was here before. Now you're all upset about it? I'm confused. Team Aqua Grunt would like to battle, and he's going to send out Zubat. Okay, so now I can show off Shadow Ball in all of its glory and how freaking strong it is, and the fact that I'll just be able to sweep every single team I can with this thing. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so nice. I love this move. I absolutely adore Shadow Ball, at least in this game and these games. I actually think it got worse. It's one of the only moves that I feel like legitimately in most instances got worse because of the physical special split, because of how you can exploit it on all these physical attack friendly Pokemon that can learn it. It shines so much in these earlier games in Generation 2 and 3 and also the Gen 1 remakes, but in later generations, I mean, yeah, you can teach it to ghost types like it's originally intended, but it just doesn't feel quite as special, and it just kind of feels like another move at that point, if that makes sense. All right, let's Shadow Ball Wilmer, and then we will Headbutt Poochyena. I think we can just get away with that. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, not quite. Almost, though. And Wilmer might be able to tank this Shadow Ball. I wouldn't be surprised if she did, actually. Yep. Close, though. Didn't use Sword Dance or anything of the like, so not the most surprised. And Odor Sleuth. Oh, so they just kind of negated my Lax Incense, but it's not like I'm really worried about Poochyena hitting me. All right, let's Quick Attack you and Headbutt you. Goodbye. Yeah. Quick Attack is actually kind of strong on Pandora. Again, I don't need these same type of attack bonus moves with her because she's just so freaking good. And a Headbutt, and that'll take care of you. And we'll just Shadow Ball. Well, I don't know what they're going to send out next. We'll see. Level 35 for Ghidorah. That's awesome. The last Pokemon on this entire team that needs to evolve, so we got to make it happen somehow. Yeah, I'll Shadow Ball you, and then I will... Actually, no. Let's cut the Carvanha, and then let's Rock Tomb Zubat. Let's try that. See if that works. Yeah, I know, rough skin, whatever. I'm not really concerned about it. I'll heal after this fight anyway. We can always fly back to Slateport and get a few more Soda Pops, just to keep us going until we can get some Hyper Potions, but... Well, then again, I can't really fly back here either, so I think I'll be fine. Alright, there's that. Now, the cool thing is that actually the Safari Zone sort of acts as a place where you can go heal your Pokemon, because if you dump them in the PC, it automatically heals them, so I'm probably going to do that after we get off this mountain, but... Let's talk to this guy first. Team Magma's Maxi got ahead of us, but we also got what we wanted, a red orb preserved at Mount Pyre. I, Archie, now have it in my possession. Now we can bring our ultimate objective to fruition. Okay, team, we're pulling out. Oh no, this cannot happen. Not only the blue orb, but even the red orb has been taken. The blue orb and red orb must never be separated. They belong together. What are those men trying to do with those orbs? Oh yes, was it Team Magma who came and took the blue orb first? Well, in their haste, they left this behind. I couldn't imagine exactly what it could be. I'd like you to have it. Perhaps it'll be useful in some way. And we have obtained the Magma Emblem. This is important, but we'll be getting into it later. First, let's talk to this guy. Mount Pyre is where we call the spirits of Pokemon who have passed on. This is a high place where one can see all of Hoenn. Disembodied spirits of Pokemon must find solace here. It is a coincidence that you are here. Will you hear my tale, a tale long told in the Hoenn region? We will in a second. I just want to explain the Magma Emblem real quick, or at least remind you guys of something. Do you remember that Team Magma Grunt that was sitting up there on Mount Chimney, just kind of staring at the rock all by himself? Remember that? Good. Okay. Now that we've gotten the Magma Emblem, and now that I reminded you of that, we can continue. Let's talk about this tale of Hoenn for a minute, because we need to get a little more context about what's happening. It happened long, long ago. The world was racked by a ferocious clash between the Pokemon of the land and the Pokemon of the sea. The Pokemon of the land raised mountains and created continents. The Pokemon of the sea raised huge waves and carved out oceans. Their fierce duel raged without end. The world was engulfed in massive infernos and vicious storms. The blue orb and the red orb brought an end to the calamity. Light poured from the two orbs and calmed the enraged adversaries. The pair, made docile, dove deep into the sea, where eventually they disappeared. So wait a minute, the sea one went back to the sea, but also the land one went back to the sea? That seems a little bit silly to me. Anyway, that is the tale of Hoenn, and now you guys understand and have a little bit more context for what's going on. Okay, I'm going to drop one more Super Repel just because I need to get through here. I want to say there's some items over this way. Possibly? Maybe on the other side. I know there's got to be an item up here somewhere, right? No? Oh, there is. Okay, there's rare candy. Good. Sweet. I'm going to be saving that for Ghidorah when he gets really close to evolution, for sure. I want to say it's level 42. I think it's level 42 with Ghidorah. All right, let's get on out of here. And I am actually going to, I'm going to cut back to the bottom of the mountain, because that's where I'll be in a second. But first, I need to head back to the Safari Zone, and I need to heal everybody up before we continue, because we still have several more trainers to fight in the next episode, as a matter of fact. By the way, I should also mention, on this first floor, you will not run into wild Pokemon. It's only in the upper floors. Just wanted to point that out really quick, because I don't think I made that clear. All right, see you guys in a second. Okay, and we are back. So all we're going to want to do is we're just going to hop back in the water and just go right on down here. And this is going to lead us to a whole nother section. So remember Route 123? We actually explored the far west side of this route several episodes back. But we are here once again, and there are trainers to be fought and items to be grabbed. And we are going to be doing this in, well, we're gonna fight like one trainer in this episode and then probably call it quits. But in the next episode, we'll be finishing out this route in its entirety. There's also a very nice TM to be grabbed while we are here. And then after that, we can start making our way to the next city. Oh, look at that. Actually, since you have decided to throw that at... Actually, what am I doing? Just Shadow Ball it. Duh, I forgot it's a psychic type. Ay-yi-yi. Duh. There we go. Piece of frickin' cake. And I probably actually need to start using Narina some more, because she is definitely the most underleveled member of this team. I know I'm like really focusing on using Pandora right now, and I probably have overdone it a little bit just because she's so effective. She's so good. Too good. All right, let's I'm going to switch. Okay, I'm going to switch Narina back here. We'll sideline Pandora for a bit. I know she's really close to a level up, but still going to do it. Yeah. Let's double battle here really quickly. This shouldn't be too much of a struggle. Now, I can't use Earthquake in this because of Ghidorah being fighting alongside. So this cast form, luckily, won't be able to take advantage of any sort of weather effects, although I think it has a weather move it'll use. So actually, since that's the case, I want to say it uses Sunny Day. So I'm going to focus on the cast form as much as I can. So let's use Surf. There we go. Okay. Never mind, it just outright used Flamethrower. Got you. Alright, use Headbutt. There we go. Alright, that was decent. Cast Form definitely has better special defense than it does a physical defense. There's a not very effective Sludge Bomb. Alright, let's use another one. And then this should probably deal with both problems. Right? Coughing's down, and Cast Form is also down. Awesome. Sweet. It's too bad at all. Arena, can you get to level 33? Nope, not yet. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, and actually, that... Let's see, what... Do you have an item next to you? You do. Okay, I will take one of those. I'm actually going to probably use that on Narina's Earthquake. Actually, no, I'm going to use that on Pandora's Shadow Ball, now that I think about it. And there's another rare candy, so now we got 2 of those. Again, we can save those both for Ghidorah, because we do want to level him up once he gets there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.